and I am pretty fascinated with creativity, and I think that the word is often too pigeonholed into the arts, or right, physical manifestation of creativity, whether that be music or painting or interior design. But I think creation is really like what we're all doing all the time.
Yeah.
We create our lives, we create our thoughts, we create our experiences, we create everything. And business is really not that different. There are a lot of different elements to it and skills required. But at the end of the day, right? I mean, do you agree that creation is creation?
I totally agree. And I'll speak to a couple things on that. The first was, interviewing for MBA school to get in. It was like I felt, first of all, I was one of 3 women in the whole EMBA class. But in addition to that, I felt like I had to really convince them how or why a BFA, belonged in this program. And what I found very early on, to your point, is, crunching the numbers is sort of crunching the numbers. And we all know that, if you read A Whole New Mind by Daniel Pink, like I read that book and I was like, yes, that's me. Where he said the new MBA is the MFA. And I was like, oh my God, yes. But I think that it's really about what you do with the information, and some of the more, it's all about the analysis. It's all about strategy. And I think what I found was that I really was a strategist at heart more than anything else. And that's what I really weave into the creative work that we do, is that it's strategic, it's meaningful, it's intentional, it's smart, it's not just designed for design's sake. And those are some of the things that have really differentiated us as a firm and the things that we do. But here at Tenfold, I mean, we describe ourselves as creators. And it doesn't matter if you're the director of operations, an account director, or if you're a designer. We're all here because we are really passionate about the act of creation, to your point, that there's something about that really drives us. It's what gets us up in the morning. We talk about inspiring humanity. And I think that there's nothing that inspires humanity more than the act of creation. It's creating something that connects with someone on a human level. It reminds us that we're more alike than we are different, because we have this human emotional experience related to something. So the work that we do, we really talk about creating these goosebump moments for people. And sometimes that means we're educating them. Sometimes it means we're informing them. But through our work, what we really strive to do is to inspire people. And bring out that sense of our humanness. So the act of creation, or being a creator, I don't know if you've read The Artist's Way, but it gets a little heady around the spirituality of it. That, there's a little bit of a godlike thing going on, But
I love her. I think it's great. That's a great one.
It is in many respects sort of like that joy that you get when you create something that's never been created before. And the fun for us is that we get to do it with clients. And it truly is sort of a shared experience that we develop really close relationships with our clients because of that. It's sort of an intimate thing. We're creating something together, and then we get to like unveil it and have that moment. And so yeah, it's a blast.